Hello gentlemen, welcome back our channel. Sometimes, it's not what a woman says that tells you how she feels. It's what she stopped saying. When a woman hasn't felt emotionally or physically fulfilled for a long time, her actions begin to change. The sparkle fades. Her laughter becomes quieter. But if you're paying attention, you can see the signs. Today we'll talk about the first 6 signs that a woman feels emotionally and physically disconnected. Signs that most men completely overlook. Sign number 1. She seems distant, without a clear reason. You'll notice she's physically there, but emotionally absent. Her eyes don't meet yours like before. She listens, but she's not present. When women start feeling emotionally unfulfilled, they often withdraw silently, hoping you'll notice before it's too late. Sign number 2. Small arguments start replacing deep talks. When connection fades, tension grows. Little misunderstandings turn into long arguments. It's not about the dishes or messages. It's about feeling unseen. Women crave emotional understanding, and when it's missing, irritation replaces intimacy. Sign number 3. She stops reaching out first. In the beginning, she might have texted first, asked about your day, or planned time together. But when she feels unfulfilled, she starts pulling back. It's not because she stopped caring, too. It's because she's protecting herself from rejection and disappointment. Sign number 4. She focuses more on work or friends. When emotional energy in a relationship feels one-sided, a woman naturally redirects it elsewhere, maybe into work, hobbies, or social media. It's a coping mechanism, not a betrayal. Her attention shifts because her heart feels neglected. Sign number 5. Physical closeness feels forced or rare. This one is subtle but powerful. When a woman feels emotionally empty, her desire for physical closeness naturally decreases. It's not rejection, it's emotional fatigue. True intimacy begins in the heart, not the body. Sign number 6. She seems sad without saying why. If she's quiet or lost in thought, or looks emotionally heavy, don't ignore it. Many women won't directly express this kind of sadness because they fear being misunderstood or judged, but silence often hides emotional pain. Sign number 7. She avoids eye contact. During emotional conversations, when a woman looks away while you're talking about emotions, it's not always shyness, sometimes it's pain. Eye contact is connection, and when she starts avoiding it, she's emotionally guarding herself. It's her way of saying, "I've been hurt before." Sign number 8. Her messages become short and delayed. Remember when her texts were full of energy and warmth? Now they're one-word replies, or worse, no reply at all. It's not because she doesn't care. It's because she's emotionally drained. A woman's texting tone often mirrors how connected she feels inside. Sign number 9. She stops talking about the future. If she once talked about plans, trips, or dreams with you and now avoids those topics, and that's a silent alarm. When emotional connection fades, hope fades with it. She stops imagining the future because she's unsure if you'll be there in it. Sign number 10. Compliments don't affect her anymore, you might say. "You look beautiful," and she just smiles softly and without that spark. That's because when emotional emptiness lasts too long, validation doesn't fill it anymore. Women crave emotional connection more than flattery. When love feels distant, words lose their power. Sign number 11. Her body language feels closed off. You can read this in how she sits, stands or walks around you. Arms crossed, minimal touch, little to no playful energy. These are subconscious signs of self-protection, like emotional armor. She's not trying to push you away. She's trying to protect what's left of her heart. Sign number 12. She smiles less even around you. A woman's smile is one of the most beautiful reflections of her inner peace. When that fades, it's a sign she's not just tired. She's emotionally unfulfilled. Don't take that smile for granted, because when it disappears, it means her soul is calling out for attention and care. Sign the Rigger 13. She stops sharing her day. Once upon a time, she used to tell you everything, from her small frustrations to her happiest moments. Now she says it was fine and moves on. When a woman stops sharing her day, it means she's lost the emotional comfort that made her open up in the first place. It's not disinterest, and it's emotional withdrawal. Sign number 14. She gets irritated by small things. When love turns into emotional emptiness, even tiny things start to feel heavy. Her frustration isn't really about the socks on the floor or a delayed reply. It's about deeper unmet needs. She's emotionally running on empty, and irritability becomes the only way to release that tension. Sign number 15. She spends more time alone. You might see her taking longer walks, watching shows by herself, or spending hours scrolling through her phone. She's not necessarily avoiding you. She's trying to find something that makes her feel again. When emotional intimacy fades, solitude often becomes her only safe space. Sign number 16. She's more polite, less passionate. When a woman shifts from being playful and spontaneous to overly polite, "Thank you. Sure. Okay," that's a red flag. She's treating you like a guest, not a partner. Politeness replaces passion when emotional warmth fades away. Sign number 17. She stops defending herself. If she no longer argues or tries to explain her feelings, it doesn't mean she's calm, it means she's given up. Emotional silence is louder than any fight. Once a woman stops defending herself, she's emotionally checked out. And bringing her back requires patience, empathy, and real presence. Sign number 18. She talks about finding herself. When a woman starts saying things like, "I just need to find myself," it's not just a phrase, it's a deep emotional signal. It means she's lost the version of herself that once felt loved, seen, and valued. And that's when a man has two choices: ignore the signs and lose her completely, or slow down, reconnect, and make her feel emotionally safe again. Every woman has emotional seasons. Sometimes she blooms with love, and sometimes she hides in silence. But if you truly see her, and if you listen, care, and reconnect, you don't just win her back, you help her feel alive again. Because emotional connection is not about constant passion, it's about consistent understanding, and that is what keeps love timeless.